been suffering from mental illness since my 20s. I was diagnosed with body dysmorphic disorder, a type of obsessive compulsive disorder, which included major depression and anxiety. After 20 relatively good years, the medication stopped working. What I don't want you to forget in this process are the people impacted by delays. We are people across the country who have lived with mental illness for decades and have tried many treatments and medications. We have some moments of relief, but ultimately cannot find long-term solutions for our symptoms, and the suffering is unbearable. My illness is just as difficult and debilitating as a physical one, and I should be given the same choice to end my suffering. I want to die peacefully with my family by my side. Please, no more delays. The preparations are done. I've been waiting for years for this to come through, and last year when it was postponed, I was devastated, but I thought I could at least get through another year. You know, I just kept, and every time I get upset, I just keep thinking, well, MAID, I can do 5 more months, I can do 4 more months, and when there keeps being a delay, I just don't know how I'm going to react. With the obsessive compulsive disorder, it's like my brain's in a loop, so I keep thinking these thoughts and I have to keep acting them out. So I'll shower all day and keep showering till I feel right, and sometimes that's like 10 hours a day it has been. And I can't leave the house because I feel that I look terrible and I don't want to see anybody. And then the depression comes from not leaving the house, not being able to see my friends. And the depression, like my brain no longer makes serotonin. So it feels like a loss, a sadness. Every day I'm not able to feel happy and joyful. Like I'm aching everywhere from head to toe. I got a headache, and I just have to go to bed for the rest of the day because I'm just so exhausted from the OCD and the depression that I can just lay in bed. I used to love to read, but I can't concentrate enough to even read a book, and I used to paint, and everything that I used to love and enjoy to do, I can't do it anymore. When you lose a loved one, you have that great sense of loss and sadness. And in a normal person, you work through it, and eventually you start to heal and you get back to your life. With depression, you live with that deep, profound sadness every day. It never gets better, and it never heals. And that's what it feels like every day. Like for me, I can hardly wait. I dream about the day that I can do MAID when the needle goes in, or the medication I take, or however they do it. I dream about that peace. Like when I get really bad, I dream about that, finally having that peace, no longer suffering. It means really like the world to me, because I can't live in this world. I find it too hard. I've had my psychiatrist for 26 years, and then the last about 5 years, the medication had just stopped working. And he was an amazing doctor, and we tried like every medication, every therapy, every treatment, cognitive behavior therapy. And when I talked to him about doing MAID, he said normally he probably wouldn't, but because he knows how long I've suffered for, he would be in agreement, support my decision. And my family knows how much I suffer, and they support my decision. And my general practitioner, she knows, and she's prepared. I've talked to her about it, and she knows how